Turn the light. Alright, Abigail. I just finished reading Christine's letter. Her Christmas gift to me. Well, let me find it. What? You know whose these are. Oh my god, that smell. Okay, so with your letter. Here we go. Dear Devin, oh my gosh, I can't believe you did this for me. You know, before I came onto this retreat, I was thinking, all I was thinking about and could think about was how much homework and tests I had coming up next week. And you know, I felt bad about it. But I honestly just couldn't shake the feeling and responsibilities I had and was leaving behind this weekend. It's too light. And as I was packing for this retreat, as usual, I was worried about what to wear, when to sleep, when to do my homework, and just everything. Wow. But then I come to school the next morning, and I have this feeling that everything is going to be okay, that God will help me through this. And so when I came here on Friday night, after forcing myself to leave my homework, I was scared that I wouldn't have any close friends to talk to, but I was wrong. Thank God. I've made closer and new friends here, as well as many memories and life lessons that I truly hope I will never forget. But you know what, the one thing for sure I won't forget? It was reading your letter to me. I had just read it about 20 minutes ago, and honestly, the very instant I finished reading it, I wanted to give you a big hug. Like here, I was sitting on the floor of this worship center, practically falling asleep, and I opened my eyes. That's what I did too. I was against where you sit, the seats. Where was I? But truth be told, when I first read your letter, I thought, who is this? One, because I honestly didn't know whose letter I was reading. Two, you were so serious and sophisticated. I know, I take pride in my vocabulary. Everything you said in your letter not only surprised me, but it truly and deeply touched me. When I first met you, I thought you were this little rebel playa type dude who only cared about flirting with other girls, no offense, none taken. And for the most part, I was right. But I was wrong to think that you were a playa, because you're not. Because I know that when you're serious, you aren't kidding around. It's amazing how close we've become, though. Both on and off the marching field. And when I spoke in our mellow sectional and said that you all were my role models, you were especially one of them. Oh. I know that we've had our troubles and frustrations in the section, but the fact at the end of the day, we are all able to put all those problems aside. It is why the Mellows call themselves a family. Over the past 2 years, and especially how I consider you as one of my very good friends. To be honest with you, I worry sometimes about how people like me. And it touched me when you said I was charismatic. I said that? Is that a real word? I won. I can't read that word. I won. I could see my. I think he said, I wonder I could see myself as how you and my loved ones see me. I'm always so hard on myself, and I just can't help it sometimes. I've been through quite a lot in my struggling to find self-confidence in both myself and my faith. I've been told so many times to my face and others' mouths how ugly I was, incompassionate to my sister. She's a blobfish. I like cats and stuff. Blobfishes, you know. And for a time in my life, I truly thought that any intelligence was the only thing I had going for me. But through the years, the affirmations I received from you and my peers, I feel invincible. Now, of course, the only thing holding me back is that list of to-do homework, which you should be forgetting about. Sometimes I need constant reminders, assurance from people that I truly am a beautiful person. And stepping back for a moment, I can now see how much people actually care about me. You scratched out you. I don't need compliments. Devin, oh my god, I freaking love you for doing this for me. You have no idea how much this letter means to me. Always. And now at this moment, I can only hope to gain the courage and strength that I see so strongly in you to take action, pride in my faith. You know, that youth rally this year changed me spiritually in ways that words cannot express. That's what music is too. That event was what changed my faith and trust in God so much. And with help for people like you, Bridget, my family, and of course God, I hope to grow in my relationship with our God. At first, looking around, and I was kind of jealous of how many letters others got. But after reading yours and the others I got, I realized that number of letters didn't matter, because by walking around, I can see how many people care for me, and actions of caring and love are sometimes enough to show a person like me how much she is loved. I honestly don't know how to thank you for writing and doing this for me. I love you, Devin. Sometimes we judge people and make mistakes, but mistakes are good things, especially in first impressions. My first impression of you was quite off from the true, strong, encouraging, jokist, humorous, and loving person that you are. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for affirming me. And I'm gonna give you a super big hug on Monday. It's special and truly amazing to know how I've got people looking after me and willing to guide me in my spiritual journey and life itself. Thank you, Devin. I will be forever grateful. Abigail Hulaganga, your freshman/sophomore mellophone mate. Male. Mate. I'm gonna stick with mate. Abigail Hulaganga. I'm not gonna let you see me cry, but I just want to say you're welcome. I'll always be there for you. And I really do hope that you got a lot out of this affirmation and all those other letters that you received from people. You're right, it's not about the number, because it's all about quality, not quantity. I agree, but you know how there's some small things that people do and then they end up being the biggest things to some people? yeah, I guess this is one of those works in action. So, I hope that next year you're gonna pass this on to your sister if she's doing confirmation. But thanks for writing me this letter. It means a lot to me. Actually getting one back, because usually these are a one-way journey. And I love you too. I hope I don't have to resort to quitting band next year. But I've embraced all the moments that we've had together. I hope you remember, what was the count? It was the third 18, 18 forward, 18 forward, and then the mellophone ripple, or the mellophone feature. We never got that perfect, but it's alright. Yeah, it's been an honor marching with you. Again, thanks, and happy birthday. You're old. Pretty soon you're gonna be out of here just like me. Yeah, have a great one. Love you.